Manual Dinosaurs is part 3. Oh, yeah, 3. The book. Yeah. So, now again, you haven't watched the intro and then the chapter 1, go watch it. Now, I will wait a few seconds. You guys? That's for those of you who haven't watched the other videos, because I'd rather you guys watch that first. Alright, so now we're at chapter 2. So what happened in chapter 1? I'm doing really. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Please. Why am I tired? I have no clue. Now let's go. Chapter 2. No signs. Question mark. So I put that song in the background. I don't really like it because they kept singing. Okay, we were done. My mom came to work. And now it's really good. Alright. We spent Christmas kind of low-key, opening the presents. Mom's diamond bracelet, understated but gorgeous. A small painting by an up-and-coming artist who was all the rage. Dad, yet another watch, an automatic watch winder for 6 watches, new hiking boots, new cross-country skis, tennis jacket, Christmas, prayers, books, puzzles, a little electric car, hiking boots, half a ton of clothes, a set of watercolors, and a cherrywood box, and an eagle that even I envied, toys on top of more toys. Me, sweaters, jeans, books, and a new laptop, more clothes, and hiking boots. One of my gifts is my annual post-Christmas her New Year's slumber party. Since we practice the fine arts of the table decorating and place setting and have enough china and crystals set up, well, china. It's strange that Mom almost never has people to the house. Too chaotic, maybe. So it's a big honking deal for me to have a party. It's always the 28th. Everyone comes at noon and stays until noon the next day. Mom and Cameron, the housekeeper, make a huge brunch, and we have fake mimosas and champagne fruit. We had eaten lunch and we're camping out in my room. Rehearsing who got what, who was doing whom. I'm never doing whom. I had one date so far on my resume. With a total nerd to a school party. Misery with music. Emily Kiefer, my best friend, was painting her toenails dark purple. I like purple. If you like purple, like the video. Like the video if you like purple. Okay, sorry. I thought I was going to say. So let me get this straight. You went to Nowheresville in the snow, and you loved it? Days in boots and hats with flats and nothing to see but igloos and penguins? Like we don't have enough snow here? How could you tell if the guy was ripped or not under all those clothes? Asked Layla Emerson, whose father has to pay big price to get his Hallam-head daughter into our prejudice school, and pointed the polished wand at me. I would never want family insulation vacation. Nobody wants that. Reggie Wilcox, who was sprawling near M, waved a French tip nail. Coped up in the bones where your little sister and parents, no television or internet, in like a creepy hotel? No way. But let's ask anorexic Kim Banks, who's deciding if she should eat half an M&M or a whole peanut. She rolled her eyes. Girl, you're my friend and everything, but that's kind of mental. They're right. None of them spent all that much time with their families. Not to mention other differences. I wasn't painting my nails or cruising the fashion magazine. I was kind of the cuckoo's egg. The cuckoo's egg in the sparrow's nest. I needed to shift their focus away from me and onto themselves. All of you have estrogen poisoning, I said. Oh my God, Kim announced. Ames is a Mo. I threw a pillow at her and flattened on the floor in mock surrender. Why does everyone go there first? She grumbled. Ames is not a Mo. She's just not a girly girl, and so only nerds like her. She thinks nerds are repulso. Who doesn't? Lila said. Girl nerds, I said. Aren't all girls nerds, Mo? Lila seemed serious. Em turned at her. Lila, look at me and try to concentrate. If there weren't any hetero female nerds to hook up with the male nerds, how will we ever get baby nerds? Lila finally got that we were messing with her. I still think sitting in like an igloo with your parents for vacation is lame. It's as close to being a nerd as it gets. Movie time, I said. After we headed for the home theater room, we walked past my dad. Hey ladies, what's up? Is this summer party time? Too true, must be bored. We're sitting home in the middle of the day, Em commented. If I ever saw my stepfather home in daylight, my vampire theory would go right through the window. He smiled. Early New Year's resolution. Taking more time for my family. Something I want to do for Mrs. Ford. Spend time at home. Nobody dies wishing they had worked a few more days, right? Earl might, Em said, referring to his stepdad again. She never admitted it, but she practically worships the guy. We haven't seen much of him since Christmas Day. My smooth, unspotable dad seemed to, I don't know, hitch a little, like a tame hiccup or a misfired synapse. I don't know that word at all. Sorry. Then he was flashing his teeth again. Why don't I make you a big batch of popcorn? None for me, sir, but thanks, Kim said. I'll have her share, I said. Thanks, Dad. Sorry. We went to the movie room and urged argued over chick flicks or girls or over chick flicks or gore fest. We settled on creepy house stories that ended in gore fest. It fits my strange, unidentifiable feeling of unease. Kim, Rilla, Reggie, and occasionally M squirmed and hid their eyes when various characters were beheaded, eviscerated, impaled, or otherwise bloody detachment during the movie. I watched almost without blinking, eating popcorn more rapidly with each death. That was so gross, Layla said. You loved it, I told her. I didn't, Reggie insisted. Those poor cheerleaders were so sweet, and that crazy girl who killed them, she was ugly. She was ugly because they ran her off the street, and her car caught on fire. She was scared for life, scarred for life, and that was an accident. They only meant to scare her, Kim reminded me. She's still that blonde girl's boyfriend after all. Straighten them out, I jabbed her with my elbow. The cheerleaders ruined that girl's life. They got what they had coming. Everyone stared. I didn't realize I had been shouting. And finally broke the silence. I had no idea little old Aim is a repressed serial killer. Sleepless one-eye-open girlfriend. Reggie whistled. Ames would ask her parents for permission before she killed anyone. Chick flicks? Suggested. 3 hands waved. Sex box, I sniffed. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so this is my bookmark. It's really bright right now. Does it help? Does it help? So love always and never break. That's so I had to make a bookmark for my book when I got it right away because I didn't have any with me and I didn't want my teacher to make one for me because I knew he was gonna. So I just went and took a piece of paper I had like this, and like bam. Then I went bam, and I went bam, and then I went right, bam. That's my bookmark. So love always and never break. Yeah. I hope you guys remember that. To love always and never break. I only stopped the video because all I need to read is that, this page, and that, but the thing is I wouldn't be able to read it all in like 3 minutes without talking for you for a few minutes, 1 minute. So that's why I stopped. Well, I'm gonna stop the video here, so it's gonna be a shorter video than usual. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. I have a question for you guys to answer in the comments. So I want to know, who has ever, I repeat, ever heard of Anthem Life? They're a band, okay, that's my hint to you. If you have heard of them, I want you to go in the description and tell me if you have. What's your favorite song from them? And if you do, alright guys, well that's all the time I have, so I love you my little dinosaurs. Mwah.